The first time you hear a question, always reverse and ask why the prospect is asking the question. The tactic is easy to learn, but very difficult for someone to put into practice because salespeople inherently believe their job is to have all the answers or get all the answers in the shortest time possible. They think that will lead to a sale. As a result of this, salespeople leap on questions in the rush toward closing the sale. Here's a story. Tim's having a bad appointment with a prospect that he spent 2 weeks getting. The prospect kept firing questions and Tim kept giving answers. The only problem was that Tim could not figure out if the answers were what the prospect wanted to hear. In fact, as he jumped to answer, his answer was often the opposite of what the prospect wanted to hear. Tim answered perfectly reasonable questions and as a result was shown the door. There's nothing wrong with answering a prospect's question, but first, you should make an effort to discover what's the real question. What if Tim had responded to the prospect's first question with, "That's a very interesting question. Why do you ask?" There are only two possible responses. Either the prospect would have rephrased his original question and asked it again, or Tim would have been told the prospect feelings about what he really wanted. Upon learning why the prospect wanted what he wanted, Tim could have used the information to position his product to provide that needed competitive edge. But Tim didn't reverse the question, made an assumption, and was shown the door. Reversing a question is simple. For example, when was the last time one of these broke? By broke, your concern is? Just yesterday, my brother-in-law told me that your price is too high. What are you going to do? Too high compared to? Can you get this delivered in 2 weeks? What happens in 2 weeks? Do you offer leasing? That's interesting. You ask about leasing, why? You cannot read minds. Unless you reverse the question, you have absolutely no idea why it is being asked. Knowing why the question was asked will ultimately help you sell more efficiently.